Trying to fix what was broken last week, and we're on to this week. We're not there last week. We're past that. We just got to go out there and do what we're capable of doing. Be prepared to have no opportunity to fail. That's how you bounce back from adversity.
This will be Colorado's second home game of the year, and I'm telling you, they need a big time win.
This is a football game you've got to win convincingly, and I think they will. There has been a little bit more of kind of that edge within this program.
This is kickoff week from beautiful Boulder, Colorado. You got to give this crowd so much credit here at Folsom Stadium.
I don't need nobody scared. I don't need nobody afraid, nobody timid. Be that dude. Everybody wants to be hit. It's time to be hit. Because we belong.
What's going on, friends? You watching Sports Talk with B. Watts on this Thursday night. Want to say thank you for tuning in tonight. Got a good show for you. Got my two guys with me, my two co-hosts. That's JR Boxing and Greg said. You already know how Thursday night gonna go. We're gonna give you some information and we're gonna give you a good time doing this show. Want to say hello to everybody in the chat. And if you're tuning in for the first time, only thing we ask that you do, man, just hit that like button. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed. Hit that notification bell. It'll let you know whenever I go live or drop a video. And also, if you'd like to continue to support the broadcast in any kind of way, you can cash out, you can super chat, and also you can join the membership. Anything that you do to support this broadcast is highly appreciated. Got a new member tonight, Miss Janet. I want to say I appreciate Miss Janet for becoming a member of Sports Talk with B. Watts, and we are grateful and we welcome you to the family. Appreciate you, Miss Janet. God bless you. Thank you for supporting Sports Talk with B. Watts. Gotta say hello to the chat before I bring everybody up. JR Boxing is backstage along with Greg said it. Miss Carolyn Shepherd, what's going on? Miami, what's up, man? My dog, what's going on with you? Yeah, hey, K-Salt, my dog. K-Salt. Yeah, I said. Yeah. I love CC. What's up, champ? You doing all right tonight, champ? I love CC is the champ. She's a champion. Miss Crystal Wise Williams is a champ. What's up, champ? What's going on? Miss Janet is a champion. Appreciate you, Miss Janet. How you doing? Tim Isaac is in the building. Wayne Hood, what's up, my brother? RD, what's up, my dog? You all right? Appreciate you tonight. Appreciate you, RD. DJ H is in the building. Matt, what's going on? What's going on? Matt said, don't catch you, dude. Get him 4.1 million. Why you crazy? Patricia Gordon, what's going on? 767, Main 94, what's up? You all right? Miss Don Adams is here. B. Jackson, what's going on? Miss Karen, how you doing? Nisa Girl, what's going on with you? Miss Charlotte, Miss Harris, Shalanda Harris, what's going on? Wayne Hood, Michael Lockhart is in the building. Appreciate it, Mike. Appreciate you tonight. Really do, man. Really do. Let's see. Valerie Robinson is here. Lisa G, TMFB. Patty Lee. What's up, Miss Patty Lee? How you feeling? Virgil, what's up? Loretta Smith is here. Reverend Nelson is in the building. What's going on, Rep? How you doing? My girl, Miss Diane Brown is here. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. I think I'm getting to the end. I just about got everyone, I think. I believe so. I believe so. I believe so. I'm missing some. Am I missing someone? I think I am. Miss Lisa G. Miss Lisa G just joined the membership. Appreciate you, Miss Lisa. Appreciate you. I don't know how I missed that, but I seen it on the side. Let me go back up. There it is right there. Want to say got another new member, Miss Lisa G, joining the membership. I appreciate everything that y'all do. Yeah. Ken Hatt is in Kent. Ken Hatt, what's up? Ivy Anita, what's going on? Plan for Birdie is here. Shannon Hopkins. Reverend Nelson. Chad Griffin. Man, the crew is here. Lady of Elegancy and Candles is in the building. Appreciate y'all tonight. Hey, you're watching Sports Talk with B. Watts along with Greg Seddon and J.R. Boxing. We finna get ready to have a good show. Miss Janice Pearson, how y'all doing? I try to recognize my people that's in my chat because you don't have to be here. Audrey Williams is here. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. All right, here we go. Let me bring the guys up and we're finna get into it, all right? Appreciate everybody. Appreciate everybody. Let's see what Greg at. Greg, you know Greg, he behind stage. We already know what he doing.
Oh, what am I doing?
Yeah, I thought you eat behind stage. I say he is.
What? Well, I was about to put me some boxing gloves behind me like JR. I'm just
sneaking some food.
Well, you finna knock somebody out?
I don't have my food today. I'm waiting for the babysitter to come get the baby. You know, the baby came on the same night when Colorado stunk up the field. What game was that?
What?
You had the baby?
I was laying on a hard hospital, them little hospital beds, that all-night game. What was that? Was that BYU?
Yeah, BYU.
Yeah,
BYU.
Yeah.
On that hard thing. So I said, I'm up anyway. That's how I watched the game.
Okay. What's your boy or girl?
Girl.
Oh man, congratulations, man.
Yeah, come on, chat. Y'all gotta let Greg know.
Yeah.
Happy, what you supposed to call it, yeah?
What's that? That's congratulations, man, for the birth.
Celebration
of the birth, man.
Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Greg got another newborn. Yeah.
I ain't made it to the gym since. I'm still like watching them Colorado games. They had the birth. I ain't recovered a whole month of sleep.
Yeah. Hey man, congratulations, congratulations, bro. That what? 3, 4?
Yep.
Yeah, we won.
4.
All right.
That's a blessing, man.
Yeah,
that's blessings, man.
That's a good family.
He's old. It's spread out.
That's all right, man. That's good, bro. Yeah. Man, that's all right, big dog. I'm happy for you, man. But man, we gotta get y'all something, bro. Gotta get y'all something.
That's what I was gonna say, man. Put the in the chat, in the group chat. Put the if y'all have a registry or something like that. I know the baby shower already passed, but
yeah,
if y'all still got it open.
What is it?
Did you get what I sent you on for the baby shower?
Yeah, that was baby shower at the end of August.
Okay, all right. Yeah, man. Congratulations, big dog. Congratulations, Greg. Happy for you, man. Everything good? The wife good?
Yeah, we sitting here. I'm just trying to. I don't know how to sleep, but I'm trying to catch up.
Man, you don't did that thing 3 times. Y'all had that thing down.
I know. Go back to your notes.
Between that Colorado mess, between that, because it was the 2 weeks leading up to it. You know they like do.
That day you was sleeping.
Night game. And then
that day you was sleeping.
I was there, and then they came with 7:30 last week.
All right, fam. We gotta bless my dog. We gotta bless Greg. We gotta bless Greg. We gotta bless him. Bless him. We gotta bless Greg. I got it up there on the screen. That's his cash app. Come on, y'all. He got 4 kids. I had 2, and that was 20 years ago. And I already know how that was. He got 4.
4 blessings.
4, hey, not 4. He got 4.
4.
How old the oldest? I don't mean to put your business out there.
The oldest was trying to graduate high school. That's the stream of it, right?
You good then.
One on a
Oh, I thought all of them about 2 apart, 2 years apiece. Straight.
One is on a college. Was it college tour right now?
Oh, you good.
One is coming from band practice to doing a little marching with the band 10-year-old. And then the 7-year-old just turned 7. The one about to turn 10 in a week.
Yeah. So you check out one that's gonna be on Similac.
Nah, no Similac.
Oh, you ain't doing okay. I got you.
We don't do no Similacs.
I got you then. Yeah. Hey, once again though, man, congratulations, bro. I wonder why you be up texting at 3 o'clock in the damn morning. I be saying,
hey, I can't help. I can't help. That's when they get all the Colorado, man.
Yeah.
Hey,
I be thinking that your time you get up and go to work. Cause I ain't gotta go work. You gotta go to work. It's at 3 o'clock. That ain't that's your phone.
That's all.
I gotta look at the phone. I gotta look at the phone. That goddamn Greg said. He doing it up.
I text before I go to bed after you saw our game. I get up early.
Hey man, that's all right though, bro. Once again, man, congratulations, man. All right, fellas, let's get into the show. Starting off with you, JR. Somehow, the head coach of the Cleveland Browns haven't named a backup quarterback, and that's Shedeur. To me, it's just me, fellas. I think this thing don't got personal between Andrew Berry and Kevin Stefanski. Andrew Berry don't got rid of everything that Kevin Stefanski wanted in that building for his leadership in that quarterback room. And it sounded like Andrew Berry didn't even want Dylan Gabriel. And I think this thing just don't got personal, man. What's so harm than naming either quarterback, whoever, the backup quarterback when you have a press conference? Give me your take on the whole situation.
Yeah, I don't get it, man. From the whole situation of saying, it all happened so sudden, so fast. The Bengals made the call, and the next thing you know, they offered us something, and Joe was gone, and
he didn't get it. He acting like he didn't know.
Yeah, do they have to let you know? I don't think they have to let you know. I mean, the GM is your boss, so he trying to get ready for next year. They're already planning for next year. So I don't know. That was a weird press conference within itself, and then him coming out and we haven't clearly named quarterback 2 for the team yet. We still, man, what you still trying to see at this point? Shedeur been there just as long as Dylan. So what are you trying to see?
True.
So I don't know. When did they sign Bailey Zappi? They signed Bailey Zappi after the week 1 game, right?
Right.
So he been there all of maybe a month. So what are you still trying to see? And speaking around everything, I know coaches do that. They speak around everything, but some of the reporters are asking direct questions. So he could definitely just say yes or no. It's a yes or a no, but he got an elaborate explanation for not saying anything. He'll say something for 3 minutes, and then you're still scratching your head now what? What did he just say? So you're right, B. Watts. It's personal, man. It's personal towards Shedeur, in my opinion. And I don't quite understand it, but for whatever reason, why it's personal, he can keep his personal feelings to himself because that job on the line, Greg. So that's that.
I don't know. Shout out to Janet. Appreciate the cash app. I see it come through. Wherever you are out there, Janet. Janet and Valletta. Valletta? Appreciate y'all. Look, he gonna do what the NFL told him to do.
Yeah, great. Don't start tonight, man. Don't start.
I don't know
Let him
what it's
But
gonna
don't
take for
start.
y'all to get
let
out
him
of
go, B
denial.
Don't
Watts. He
start,
ain't
I
bro.
don't
he
know.
ain't slept
I
in
don't know what
36
it's gonna
hours.
take.
Let him go, B Watts.
I don't know why y'all want to be in denial. I'm trying to say y'all. Like I told y'all how this thing was gonna go since what, April? Look, hey, this man ain't doing this on his own. Look, if the NFL wants Shedeur to play, he be playing. They the one putting all the banners up all overseas. They ain't gonna let this one dude mess their money up. This
They
one
did
dude,
what, Greg?
this one little bitty nobody dude is not gonna mess the NFL money up. They the one, they the boss. They write the check. They
Yeah.
they they, they the franchise owner. You may own the franchise, but they own the franchise. You know, you can go get your McDonald's franchise, but McDonald's is McDonald's. You go by McDonald's tell you what to do. They give you the rules, the parameters. So you can't sit here and tell me this one nobody who might not even have a job next year, next month, is making these decisions. The same people who made the decision to make him go fifth round while he sit down, look dumb and yawn at him and the other dudes now. When Shedeur got picked. These people ain't making no decisions. They just robots. Matter of fact, the coach is gonna be AI in about 5-10 more years. We're gonna see
Oh
AI
Lord.
coaches. They're gonna
Why
be
you gotta go
real.
there, man?
Hell
They're gonna
no,
be
man.
real
What?
supercomputers. Real supercomputers gonna be making. They're gonna be making the data calls based off of data. You don't need no analyst because the coach is gonna be an AI. He gonna know how to pick the plays and know the statistics. Watch. The players gonna be AI eventually too. They
Oh
got
Lord.
they already got AI OnlyFans models out there. Hey man, don't get mad at me. Oh, you don't believe me? You don't laugh? You don't believe me?
Yeah.
They do. They run ads on Facebook on how you can get your own AI OnlyFans model agency. You don't even know if you're looking at real people or not on the internet no more. So don't act like it ain't gonna go to sports. We're gonna be watching
Nah,
robots playing like BattleBots.
ain't
To
no
do it
way,
right.
man.
All right.
Yeah. But so what crazy.
Ain't no
Look,
way.
man.
Hey,
Look,
y'all
look.
Hey,
football.
hey,
Ain't no
you on
way.
Facebook? I know I ain't the only one seeing the ads. Go look at Facebook. They got ads like, "Oh, this girl ain't real. That girl ain't real. See all that shape she got? No, she ain't real either. She's an AI model. You want to start your own AI model agency? You don't even know if it's real people no more."
Check this out, JR. Now, Shedeur met with the Cleveland media. I don't know if you saw that yet, right?
hmm
They trying to trick him into saying something about Dillon. But Shedeur said, nah, we want to keep it positive going forward. They brought up about the Rex Ryan thing. He didn't address that also. He said he want to keep everything positive. But he said he want to make sure Dillon is ready and got everything he needs to go for this upcoming game. If Dillon Gabriel go out and perform another performance like he did last Sunday, which I thought he did pretty good, he didn't do that bad. Will they make a change, or will Kevin Stefanski continue to roll with Dillon for about 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or whatever game he want him to go out there? You think he'll continue to go with him or switch to do a second?
Yeah, look, I heard what Shedeur said, man, and Shedeur, like, look, man,
He said he been ready.
y'all ain't fit to try to hit me with the okie doke again, right? You know, fool me once, but what's the old saying? I can't get fooled again. So y'all ain't fit to try to hit me with the okie doke, ask me some questions, and then try to get me to say something and use it as a sound bite, or Rex Ryan back on his soapbox talking about who ain't this and what he should be doing when Rex Ryan don't know what the hell happening in the Cleveland Browns building. So Shedeur stood in the paint like he always do, answered the questions. Look, man, hey, he just need to go out there and be himself. And Dylan Gabriel, like, go out there and be yourself, man. That's it. That's pretty much what I'm telling him. That's what we about in this QB room. So
Right.
ain't no shade on this side, so y'all can't even clip it up to make it such. But if DG roll out there and have a similar type performance, Kevin Stefanski gonna stay the course, man. He gonna stay the course, and he gonna play him until either Andrew Berry or the owner say, "All right, well, we stay in the course and we still only scoring 17 points a game. We're staying the course and we still have a losing record. So we need to see what Shedeur Sanders can do. So I'm probably looking at about game 10 or 11, somewhere around there, when
Okay.
Shedeur have his opportunity to go out there and showcase. The crazy thing is, like, the Browns not playing for nothing anyway. Like, they last in their division. They ain't playing for nothing.
They just
Nah,
two
I mean,
games
they
out
not.
there. We just two games out there.
I'm just keeping it a buck. BY, they ain't playing for nothing, dog. What hurts me is that by the time they put Shedeur in, they definitely not gonna be playing for nothing. But it's not about wins and losses with evaluation.
I got
It's about control of the team. It's about giving hope to this fan base. Like, if they smart, they put them at QB2 just so they can sell the tickets. If they smart,
that would be smart, wouldn't it?
put them at QB2, them ticket prices probably gonna go up $150
Yeah.
off real, just because he at QB2.
Yeah.
Because it's a chance that he can get in.
Yeah, it's a possibility.
So, but yeah, look, the Browns, look, I'm sorry to any Browns fans is in the chat, man. Look, they not gonna be playing for much of anything. So by the time Shedeur get his opportunity, look, it's just about showcasing your talent. That's it. So going out there, clean operation, clean football, taking care of the football, and making the best use of your time on the field, Greg.
I want to thank Ms. Brown for the $10 super chat before Greg go. Thank you. Appreciate you. Think I seen Miami.
Mr. Miami, I got you for the $4.99. He said, give me two opinion. Kevin looked shook in the press conference. He knows he's getting fired, and he won't make Shedeur, and he won't makes Shedeur the number 2 QB, because the crowd will chant. Yeah. We already calling for his name.
They want his job. They gonna get that job. That's when I think he holding out on Shedeur. Y'all gonna fire me anyway, but I'm gonna do it my way. I told you I didn't want him, Greg.
Who holding out? The only thing they holding out for is, like the people said in the chat, Deshaun Watson. They owe him money, and they holding out for him. They gonna let Dylan Gabriel. That's why they got rid of one old man for the next old man, because he's still on the roster. Watson's still there. If they want to talk about experience and all that, they still got Watson there, and he ain't as old as Flacco. Now the thing,
they don't say how he don't play though, Greg.
Huh?
They don't saw how he played.
But they don't saw how Flappy plays, whatever his name, Zappy Flappy. They saw how he played too. They brought him back. They don't saw how Zappy played. They saw how Flacco played. They saw how what was the last quarterback they brought in for the preseason? They brought him back. Cleveland seemed to love to bring back failing quarterbacks. They love it. They might go back and get Johnny Manziel or somebody. Who knows? They love going to get old quarterbacks who didn't make it. So don't act like that's far-fetched, man. He already on the roster. They owe him $1 gazillion. If they want an old man, they got one. They need too many old men. So they know good and doggone well NFL ain't signed off on Shedeur yet. They ain't finished putting that whip to him. Whatever they want him to say Toby or something. I don't know what they want. What's your name, boy?
That's what they wanted to say.
What's your name? Shedeur. No, Toby. Toby, boy.
Greg,
say another name.
I love this girl. Y'all get Greg, man. Get Greg. You need to go get some sleep. He ain't got no sleep, y'all. He ain't got no sleep. Greg got no sleep.
Greg ain't slept in 2.5 days. That's what it is.
He ain't responsible for what he's saying, y'all. Hey, Greg said he want him to say Tony. God damn, man. Hey, Max said you sound like his grandpa, his papa. Oh boy. Well, anyway, man. So tomorrow, I heard they got to sign Bailey Zappi to the roster. because they just can't keep him right that way yet. They got to bring
Yeah.
up and sign him. So what Kevin Stefanski gonna do with him, JR? Is he gonna be bag up or is he gonna be QB3?
I think he's gonna be QB3, man. I think he's gonna be QB3. That's just what I think. I don't have no rhyme or reason for it. Look, everything Cleveland been doing up to this point would suggest that Zappy would be QB2. But I just got a feeling that they're gonna sign him and then he's gonna be QB3.
Okay.
And he's gonna be QB3 until they clear Deshaun Watson and Deshaun Watson get healthy. So they're gonna have Dylan Gabriel, he's gonna run off his, little games or whatever, and then Shedeur gonna be QB2 behind him until 12 get his opportunity to play. But I think they're gonna have Zappy at QB3, in case emergency situation, because you got 2 rookies out there. So, injuries, it's football, it happens. So at least you got Bailey Zappy at the number 3. That's what I think.
Okay. All right. But Greg, look at last night they traded one of their best defensive back at midnight. Greg Newsom.
Well, it looked like the NFL decided who they want to load up. Who winning? Travis Hunter down there. They just sent him an extra DB down there. Your boy ain't throwing all kinds of picks and he playing good. And Jacksonville is good for a good season every few years. So they be in the NFC. What is it? AFC, NFC. They be in that little they might make it past the wild card. They keep playing. So
What, they 4-1? What, they 4-1?
Yeah, I mean, but you looking at, if they cut Travis Hunter loose for real, you know what he can do. They just put another DB down there. I guess their defense got to be pretty solid. They just, like a lot of teams, don't have no offense. They got a quarterback. I don't know what, he went out to a slumber. He was good in college. He was good in high school. He went right up here to Cartersville High School. He was the man all 4 years, him and Watson, when they both came out of and went to Clemson. So I ain't never heard of him playing sorry, just like Watson. But no, they got a good quarterback. They have Travis Hunter. I mean, they loading that team up, loading them up well to get them to the playoff. But as far as Cleveland is concerned, what are they doing? They got rid of Flacco, which is fine. They got rid of what are they bringing on that's gonna help their team? They look like they trying to win. They keeping Shedeur on the bench. Shedeur is the only quarterback, like I've said. I mean, reading is fundamental. We watch the little QB trackers all summer.
They say he ain't ready, Greg.
We watched the QB trackers all summer. The only quarterback,
they said they weren't ready, Greg.
Yeah, and he was the only quarterback. You're right, he not ready. He not ready because the NFL say he ain't ready to kiss the ring. That's what they talking. He not ready. And that's what you think they talking about something else. Hey, Toby, no, I'm Shedeur. He ain't ready. He ain't ready to say Toby.
You say he gotta take his lashes. That's what you're saying. He gotta take his lashes.
They don't cut his foot off and everything. They cut his dad's foot off, and he's still.
Time
Coach Prime done lost his toes.
Can't bring Coach Prime here, man. Coach Prime, Greg ain't slept, Coach Prime. I apologize. The man ain't slept. I don't even know. Did he do his show Sunday? Did you do your show Sunday?
I tried. No, I think I did Monday.
I apologize,
I did
Coach
do the show Sunday. I did the show Sunday, and I did the Inspiration Motivate later. But I'm saying, look at this Toby thing, because I might be on to something. Now I'm thinking about it.
You might be, man.
You ain't on the net, bro.
They tried to cut Coach Prime foot off, but he ain't let him do it. They cut his toes off. Now,
Lord.
they trying to break him and say, "What's your name, boy? You can't claim your Sanders name. As long as you keep saying you're Sanders, we got to let you know." So that's what's going on. So that's what they mean by he not ready. But he the only quarterback that allows. He was the only quarterback that throwing touchdowns the whole.
Yeah.
He was 3 for 4.
You ain't lying.
Even though he was only getting about 4 reps, he was 75%. He was throwing out of his 3 reps. He was throwing 3 touchdowns out of 4.
You ain't lying.
it was only him, and I remember him and Pickett. Pickett was the only other one who did it. He didn't do it as consistent as Shedeur, but Pickett was the only other one. Every other day, what's called wasn't even out there. Flacco didn't even start coming out there like July. He
Right. Yeah.
So here you is. Kenny Pickett sitting behind was getting the ball slapped down. They were showing highlights of him skipping the ball because they're like skipping rocks. He was getting the ball picked off. And his little QB tracker outside of 1 or 2 times didn't have no touchdowns on it. He never threw touchdowns.
You right?
So this has been consistent all from April all the way through. He never had a day where he just threw a lot of touchdowns. He had one day he went like 2 for 2 or something like that. Him and Flacco was the only one throwing picks.
Yeah.
Him and Flacco was the only one throwing picks. They was the only one with 50% and 60% passing averages consistently. So why we acting surprised? That's what they want for Cleveland. That's Cleveland's job, is to stink it up. That's why they sent Shedeur there, because they know that was the landfill. Cleveland is a landfill for whatever reason. I guess they pad and stats. You know how we got to make sure they get these wins. Let's play Cleveland.
Oh,
You need
Lord.
a win? Let's play Cleveland. The defense gonna make it like it's a real game, but the quarterback, he gonna skip the ball off the doggone ground and can't throw the ball past 5-yard routes. That's who we want at quarterback, because you know you ain't gonna beat nobody like that. It's controlled, man. These games are being controlled. We've been watching games, some weird stuff. All right, you put the sorry people on the team, you can control who win and lose.
Look, my parlay definitely agree with you, because, man, I'm like, man, what Vegas doing out there, man? Some of my parlays, I'm like, I'm spot on. And then Vegas get me at the end. So you might, Greg, you might be over something, man.
Hey, man.
But make it so bad, though, man. The Indianapolis Colts, they winning. These other sorry team winning, but Cleveland ain't winning.
Cleveland
You got
not
Tampa
gonna
Bay
win.
winning.
Cleveland, they selling off their players. It's like a good old plantation. They
With
selling off all the good ones.
they ain't played for 4 or 5 games.
And look at, they're already selling off people. They don't throw it off Pickett. Look,
Pickett,
quarterback
Flacco,
they got the most.
Newsom.
You don't sold off all the people who got all the first reps the whole summer.
Yeah.
What they say, fatten up frogs for snakes. That's what my mama and granddad say. Fatten up frogs for snakes. You pumped up the pig so you can slaughter. Like the people you got left ain't even get the reps. Zappy just got there. The doggone your boy Watson, he been walking around in the boot.
Yeah.
All your quarterbacks ain't got no reps. How you let that happen?
Look,
Yeah, that's
I follow Jacksonville. That cornerback that got traded, they showed her walking up to the facility. That boy cheesing, Duval, baby. Yeah, I'm up out of there.
Yeah.
I don't want to be in Cleveland, man.
He's going to go to the playoff.
Exactly.
That's crazy. That's wild, man. I just thought about what Greg said. Greg said, everybody that you had, you don't sell them off. They're the one that got the
Exactly.
Yeah. Shedeur finna get ready to play Sunday and still ain't ran with the first team offense.
With the first team. Period.
That's crazy. That's some nasty work, man.
We're gonna go out there and give him them Colorado plays. Run left, throw. Run right, throw.
But you
Bro, like Baylor. All his passes gonna look like Baylor. He gonna like Baylor.
hell no, bro.
Coach Prime said he ain't got nothing to do with that, man. Greg is hell.
Yeah, tonight, boy. He on one tonight. All right, fellas, we got to switch this thing over from Shedeur. Let's talk about Colorado getting ready to play Iowa State. It's another must win. Give me your take on the game, fellas.
Yeah, look, I think it's if you ask me, man, it's a winnable game, man. It's a winnable game. I've seen improvement from from Wyoming to TCU to now we'll see what correlates here with Iowa State. And look, Greg, you ain't got to worry about nighttime buffs no more because you know they always do some stupid. Yeah, now it's daytime. So they might come out and score 40 points.
You know what's going to happen. They might score 40.
Exactly. They might score 40
They
points.
might
It's
not.
their
They might
time,
not
baby.
put on the brakes after the first 2 touchdowns. They might keep scoring.
So, I look. Cincinnati put out the recipe to say Iowa State is susceptible to this. So, can CU capitalize on this? Can CU have a running back that get more than 15 carries in a game? Like, you know what I'm saying? We've been at that threshold like 11, 12. Like, ain't nobody really cracked 15 carries. Cincinnati running back, I want to say he had like 23. And just kept running the ball. Iowa State couldn't stop it. Iowa State, even though they tops, well, I don't think they tops in the Big 12 now since they took a conference loss. But if you look at statistically, like where they rank in the conference, like far as offense, total defense, they like middle of the road. So they ain't just like blowing teams out, or they ain't just holding teams to 5 to 12 points or something like that. Like they're a middle of the road team, but they know how to play winning football. So can CU figure out how to play winning football this Saturday? And I think they can beat them, man. I think they can get them, Greg.
Hey man, it's the daytime buffs. This is the great conspiracy. This is why Colorado only played 2 to 3 day games a year. And when they do, they usually score 40, 50 points.
Easy.
Look at it. This is the history of it. Daytime buffs are the most dangerous buffs you can play. Name a daytime game outside of Oregon where they suck. And the only reason they sucked at Oregon because they psyched them out. They took Travis and they made him go to the locker room a mile up the street. They go back and forth to the locker room and they psyched them out. But outside of that, you ain't gonna name no daytime game. Well, Colorado, they always look different when they play in the day. It took me how many years for Coach Prime to finally accept that? Now you say it all the time. Because at the end of the day, they're gonna play different. Because when they say you practice like you play, well, your dog is in the day. You ain't used to seeing that ball in that night sky. That sky be black as a hawk out there in the mountains at nighttime with them bright lights. Looking at that, it's a different energy. The crowd different. The rest, your body different. You ain't stood around all day ready to play the game. You just feel different. They programmed to play different. Now, how they gonna play different? I think they'll play different. I think that what you should do if they were smart, let Salter go out there and get his 14 points and then take him out. Just let him get it. Go ahead, Salter, get them 14. Boom, take him out, put Juju in, then Juju finish the game. This 1-2 duo. 1-2. Salter gonna go score real quick. He's gonna be 6 minutes left in the first quarter. He's gonna be already score his 2. Take him out.
Damn.
You know he ain't gonna do nothing the rest of the game. He already showed you that, but he don't contribute it to the team.
Damn.
Game ball. So that's all you gotta do.
You make sure you get some sleep this whole weekend.
Yeah.
But JR, when you look at Iowa State now, Iowa State got a good quarterback now. They're gonna put a lot of pressure on CU defense. I ain't seen the injury report. You know how that injury report is. It get long, but then it's
it's lengthy. They put it out they put it out yesterday.
Oh, they did.
It's lengthy. Iowa State got a lot of guys on there too though. You remember the what was it? I think it was like the BYU injury report and CU injury report, and CU had a list this long and BYU had like 4 people on there. Nah, this time Iowa State and CU, they mirror each other. They both got a lot of people on the injury report. But yeah, that quarterback, man, Bronco Beck.
Defensive backs to play good, man.
Oh yeah. I mean look, you called it early in the year. You talked about it when we were still in the off season, man. When guys were still transferring in, you called it. You was like, "Look, you still worried about the safety room?" Me and Uncle Steve was like, "Nah, man, Carter gonna be all right, man. Carter didn't show up the first 4 weeks, man.
No, he showed up.
Carter showed up last week, but the first 4 weeks,
he showed up last week. Now I get it.
Carter was MIA, man. I don't know what's happening with Carter.
He on pause. He ain't done that either.
Hey, don't even mention his name. So
he may not only know why they got Vickers on the field.
Vickers still probably be on the injury report.
RJ Johnson ain't came back yet.
I don't know what's going on with him. He probably ready to transfer out. That's
Yeah.
probably why he ain't coming back. I wouldn't be surprised if some of these players announce they're going to transfer portal, man.
They're gonna go
That's
to
just me.
Tennessee. They want to follow that hood.
But
Method. They're gonna call it the hood method. We're gonna go back to the SEC and be superstars.
and do our thing.
But how can they win, though? How can Colorado? We need to win.
This
What
is
the
how
best?
you win. This is how you win. Y'all think I'm playing?
Man, we ain't
Hey,
playing no quarterback.
Salt to go in.
Nah,
Get his 14,
nah.
right?
They ain't doing that no more. If they want
Yeah,
GG to play, if you want
Salt to
GG
go
to
get
play,
2
play for the
then
touchdowns
that
beginning.
real
Juju
quick.
star.
Every game he play, he go get 2 touchdowns real quick. Every game.
Well, you can
Tell
blame
me what
that on
game
the
he in.
offensive coordinator. The offensive coordinator calling the play. He just running the script. The script is 12 to 15 plays after that. Then the defense changed, and they know what they're running, and he's still trying to run them same plays. That ain't gonna work. Give you a perfect example, JR. What y'all in the backfield? The center snap the ball to Draylon. They do good. Them first 2 drives, they come back with it. What now happen? Them linebackers, them safety come
Linebackers
down there
ready.
in their box. They don't get but 1 or 2 yards, and it's over with.
Nothing wrong with that if they keep doing it and run the clock. The problem is they go to trying to throw, and then they get these quick possessions. They throw the defense back out there. If they want to milk the clock, milk it. If you're gonna milk it, milk it. All right. If you're gonna be up 14-0, you want to be a coward and say we ain't gonna score no more. Then act like it. Go ahead. Let your quarterback run the ball on the goal line instead of throw an interception.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead
That
and
is
run
true.
it. If y'all gonna run the clock out, run the clock out. Put yo, everybody out there and just run the ball and hope for the clock to run out. But don't go to throwing interceptions because that's what you did. If you content with your 14 points, go right ahead and run the ball. That's all.
When you look at all 22 down, what that first interception on Mario Miller.
Mario Miller was drifting. We saw that he was drifting. I mean, but why was you throwing it?
Yeah, it should have been. It should have been a run. Either way,
You should have been running
a run
the rest
call.
of the game because you know you're a coward. You ain't trying to score no more points. Go ahead and just run the clock out from the second quarter all the way to the rest of the game.
Yeah. To me, look.
They
Play
got
calling
LSU
is. Yeah, the play calling was better, but some of the sequencing of the play calling was still undesirable, in my opinion. Like that when Omarion kind of drifted, all right, cool. Receivers drift, they don't always sit in the
That was a
zone.
significant drift.
I get
Yeah,
it.
exactly. I saw
He was
that when
going across. He just started airplaning right into the safety. He took the ball right to the safety.
Yeah,
but
nowhere near that ball. He had to stay on his plane.
But the safety, I look at. I mean, you can even. I'm not trying to get into the nuances of like the design of the play, but if you look at it, like there was nobody to even really run the safety off because you had somebody was underneath.
He was jogging.
The safety was 40 yards back.
Yeah, but nobody ran up. Like there was no deep route to like keep the safety honest.
He wasn't running.
No, Sincere Brown ran the go route.
He wasn't running hard. Okay, so when Cecile run, you telling me he running a 4-3 then?
That's what I'm saying. Nobody held the safety. Like whatever, since instead of going straight, because they split the field in half. K-Salt had to roll out. So it was either like probably the first read is Sincere on the deep route, but he not open. So you looking at came all the way from the other side of the field on the deep crosser.
He had 20 yards on both sides of them.
I don't understand the concept of the sprint out, like because it was designed like K-Salt got the ball and he literally just started motioning that way. So it was already designed to go that way.
Well,
so you cutting half of the field off.
Actually,
every time they do that,
I was just watching the little, you got the Buff and Prime, they do the little 22. Actually, he was in the pocket. A guy came down on him, then he went back. He went out. It wasn't a sprint out. He was in the pocket. Then the end came down, then he went back around him, and then as he was running, he threw it. See, a lot of them times he was getting flushed out the pocket. He wasn't always running a sprint out. He really bailing out the lineman in a lot of the escapes he's been doing. You know, if he was like this, he was a little less mobile, they'd have more.
It'd be a lot of sacks.
It'd be more sacks. He's
Yeah.
good at escaping.
But one
said
thing
that
I saw
earlier.
though, Greg, he was getting ready to throw the ball to Marion Miller. Marion Miller had nothing left, so he just bailed out and said,
That's because that was like a tunnel screen. And the
Marion Miller, I guess he didn't
know.
know the play. I don't know.
He Marion is look like a basket case. When you watch
God, dog.
no, I'm saying like he ain't blocking.
He ain't doing nothing, man.
Hold on, man.
Wow.
I'm still my guy, man. He like AJ Brown, man. He just frustrated,
What?
man. He just wants
Hey,
the ball.
all thing he do is hit on the ground.
I'm gonna say it like this.
I said,
I'm gonna say it like this. He ain't no Brown, because Brown was good at his routes. He just was basket case mental. But Omarion, I see why Coach Prime kept saying he wasn't ready for the last 2 years.
yeah,
He still look like he ain't ready.
he ain't.
He talented, but he mentally he ain't checked in, man.
He got JR. He don't like JR. Go
That's
JR.
my
He don't
guy,
block
man.
nobody.
Telling you what he doing, JR.
He don't block
man.
nobody. He don't block nobody out there.
He don't
just be
block.
doing
I'll
stuff.
tell you that right now. He don't block worth of.
He ain't blocking and he ain't running no
He ain't
route.
running the routes right.
He ain't running the route right.
Well,
They
he's
all
going in
not
that
running
film
the
like
routes
that.
right.
If they look at that
They-
film we looking at, his butt is not getting drafted.
No, he ain't
gonna
getting
go
drafted.
like
No,
All
he'll
that
be
he can do
back.
is just run that deep route. That's it.
He'll be back next year.
Yeah, he
That's
sure
for sure.
will.
And so is your boy McKinney. All of them gonna have to come back.
Ooh, I don't even want to talk about him. You look bad.
Everybody
boy.
got to come back.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
I think DJ McKinney still got a chance to go out
The
this year.
chance to do what? He ain't did nothing this year.
He'll go out. Now he ain't gonna go first round.
You're right.
But he'll still go out.
He'll go out as a free agent or a 7th rounder.
Nah, dog. He
Okay?
ain't gonna go first round because he ain't making no first round like.
He ain't going the
plays
first
on the
5
field.
rounds.
But he'll still go. I say
He
he'll
gonna
probably
get a Shedeur
go
slide. He finna get a
third
real
or
Shedeur
fourth.
slide.
But he'll have to like test well at the combine. Like if he get invited to come out, like he'll have to run fast and all them drills have to be good. But because it's not like he giving up plays, but he not giving up touchdowns. And I know touchdowns is not everything when it comes to a cornerback, but he not giving up like huge chunk plays. Like if he was just giving up chunk play after chunk play, I'd be like, what's going on? But if he able to go in there, obviously they're gonna put him on the whiteboard and all that stuff, and he explained, well, why did you do this? Well, they had me rolling this coverage, or they had me do this, they had me do that. So it'll be a lot of explaining, but he'll have to like really blow him
He
away.
got a lot of explaining to do. Him and Hodge. What about Hodge?
They look terrible,
probably
bro.
He was the first round
probably
too, right?
late round.
They look terrible.
Guy,
late round of what? Late round of mini golf? Late round of what?
Nah, man, late round of undrafted, man. He'll get his opportunity.
He gonna get an opportunity as a free agent.
Yeah, that's why I say late round undrafted.
Late free
For
agent.
Hodge, but it's look, man, they got 6 more games, man. 7 if they get to a bowl. It's time to turn it around. But yeah, the receivers, the receiving room in general, like gotta be better. So I would expect to see, guys out there getting more of an opportunity, man. Terrell Timmons.
He look good. Terrell Timmons look better than all of them.
He look better than all of them.
Yeah.
He should be getting his opportunity.
He's running the right and he's blocking.
His routes look better, but they always been Terrell Timmons. Terrell Timmons was always known for his routes.
Yeah.
He had a problem catching the ball. He had a lot of drops.
Yeah, he did.
But
Like
when he did get in and got the ball, he
dropped the ball a lot.
That's true. Jimmy just had more opportunities to
Jimmy is the homeboy. Jimmy is the homie.
Greg,
take a nap.
Greg called everybody out. Hey, that gun loaded.
I'm not saying he shouldn't have been the homie. I'm saying when you the homie, you can make mistakes. Like, I'm gonna give y'all an example. Cooper from Florida State a couple years ago, he reminded me a lot of McKinney. He was a big size DB who he make good plays and then he make bad plays. But what did Coach Prime do? He put Cooper on the bench. Cooper slipped. Get out of here. Don't come back. He put him on the bench.
Yeah.
McKinney don't get pulled out the game. And I know why. And he said, because I would expect him to be harder on McKinney because I expect more out of McKinney. I expect you to do more. He doesn't let him ride it out. Timmons was the homie. Timmons will be the Sincere Brown of this team. Because Timmons came when all them other boys came, when LeJounte came, and they was like, oh, we got this boy from North Carolina State, and they were like, he was big, and T.O. was like, oh, that boy good, and he got hurt. Now, Timmons is the veteran on this team. Timmons is not a bad receiver.
Yeah, he's not.
He's skilled, but he getting looks, I guess. But I'm saying, if you give him more looks, he's showing he's making plays. We need a receiver to make plays right now. Amari Timmons is a big size receiver.
Right.
You got Sincere Brown, you got Timmons. These are your biggest receivers. Even in certain scenarios, you should have Timmons out there just to put pressure on these guys. You're not even using their height. You just telling Sincere to run go routes. You say, B. Watt say that ain't no 4-3. Maybe it ain't a 4-3. But it's like, how do you benefit from his size just only running go routes?
Right.
You ain't running no slants. You ain't
Slants, man. Yeah, man. Put him on the side by himself and run the slant, man.
Goal line, we ain't seen no fade ball, nothing. Inside the 20,
They
we
playing
ain't seen no
JoJo
jump
more
ball.
than Timmons.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
Timmons in the doghouse, man.
Yeah, it seems like it.
Timmons in the doghouse because whatever. But Timmons, he always last year when Timmons got in the game, he made plays. When he get in the game, he made plays. It ain't like he get out there and drop a ball, so we can say the drop a ball narrative. He blocks, he make plays when he gets opportunity.
Yeah. So Coach Ryan, if you listen, wide receiver coach, we want Timmons on that field. We need to get Timmons out there and give him some good looks. Let him get some looks.
Timmons worked hard at practice. He was with the Army and everything, running around in front of everybody.
Yeah.
You can't say he don't work hard.
Greg off the chain, man.
Why you crazy, man?
He'll get his shot. What's his name? Hakeem Williams out this game, so he'll get a shot. So he'll be a part of that.
Oh, so he ain't playing?
Yeah, Hakeem Williams not playing.
Yeah, he will block. He'll
block. But he don't get a lot of looks. But so Timmons to get his opportunity, man. I don't know if they're gonna slide JoJo to the outside and then, by virtue of that, then Timmons kind of taking up some of what JoJo
Timmons
reps would have been. But who knows?
Since they running all this motion out the slot, they ain't really using it for speed. They using it for crack back blocks. Timmons still got enough what they call a chip on his shoulder to knock somebody down. He still got something to prove. Let him come off a crack back. Let him put him in motion and let him hit somebody. Like using yo-yo. Use him as a tight end. I would use him the same way I use Micah Harrison. You know what I'm saying? They bought built the same, put him in motion, drop his butt across the middle of the field. Timmons will wear their butt out.
Yeah.
I think he'll get his opportunity this weekend, though. But they got to get the tight end more involved altogether.
He looked good last game. I liked that. I had my doubts about him, but he looked good. Last two games, man.
Yeah. They got to get the tight end more involved. But, yeah, like I said, some of the sequences of the plays, I was like, to me, I think Pat Sherman needs to, expand his
script. Yeah.
So if he working with the first 15,
he do that first two possessions, then he can go haywire.
Make that thing about 30, 25 to 30, and then look, just go in reverse order, then start from the middle, then go back from the top like that. Just do that, bro. Because it seems like K-Salt operates better. Look, scripted. This is what you need to look at, and just go there. So I would just 30 plays, and then just kind of go back here and there. And then, if the eye in the sky, they really got an adjustment that they need to make, then kind of make that adjustment. But that's what I would do. Because they're only getting, possession-wise, or plays, they're only running, 40, 45 plays a game, something like that. They ain't even running that many plays.
So when y'all look at the defensive side, how the linebackers been looking last two games, y'all? Greg?
Man, I don't think it's I'm gonna say this. The linebackers are only be as good as the scheme. You playing these same type of schemes where you put them all up on the line or they always blitzing. They ain't never in a situation where they can read. I mean, they don't read worth now, but if you're gonna put them always at the line, you always putting your defense in position where there's no second level. So you ain't got no help when they do run the drag routes. You ain't got no help when they do run the slants or when they run them little short, little square and whatever. you ain't got no help, so you ain't helping your defense. So I don't know, man. It's almost like they play like they don't have no linebackers. They treat the linebackers all like edge rushers. You know, no true middle linebacker. And I don't think that's gonna help the team, especially when you got these running quarterbacks like you about to have again. You ain't got nobody sitting back watching. If he see a hole, he gonna hit it with these sorry undisciplined linemen, either getting blew off the ball or run into the same hole together. And once he get through that, it's night for 20, 30 yards. There ain't no second level. So you can't go against these running quarterbacks with no second level. They ain't doing it to Salter. They all sitting back there watching him. Sometimes they put two of them sitting back. They say he ain't gonna beat you. But yes, every week, see you let a quarterback take off for 20, 30 yards. He can have two left feet, and they still let him do it. He ain't rushed for 12 yards this whole season, and he's still gonna rush for a 30-yard run.
Yep.
Like that boy,
That's what happened against TCU.
third and long.
3rd and 17. They let him run for 16 yards.
He got his mind made up. He dropped back. He said, I've been watching this on film. Go.
Yeah, that's good. That's exactly great.
And I was like, no. Yeah. And guess what? No clown was at the second level. Nobody. Everybody, once you make past that first level,
gone.
Yep. And it looked like they ought to see that, ought to know that, man. By now. They've been doing it for 2 years. They've been doing it for 2 years. They did it last year.
Call. That's a
You remember?
call, man.
We're always saying why they keep taking Hill Green off the field on 3rd down.
Yep.
To leave the middle wide open.
Everybody on the line.
Yeah.
For the boys, and they look like a happy chihuahua. They gonna run right past the man with the ball. So you put half of the linemen, the ends, they go too far upfield, creating lanes. they run past him. You run past him. I know how many times Sapp don't told you to go too deep in that backfield. Y'all go past the man. All he do is wait for your shuttle line to go past him so he can take off running to your non-existent linebackers.
Yeah. I mean, they, for the most part, the defense, I know TCU still scored 35 points, but for the most part, they played a pretty solid game, in my opinion. You know, the last
two
touchdowns
after me
in the last half of the fourth quarter.
Yeah. The last 2 touchdowns was kind of, you know, some gimme touchdowns because they got the ball on their side of the field. So it was like, you know, it hit Cam Michael on the shoulder. And then the last one, it was just, you know, what can you do? Boy called Sluggo and Tion Park still looking like, huh? So
I'm saying, like, where you learn about that at? Like, you play any kind of football, you learn about that at Little League. Doing when the ball is in the air, it's a call, and it's also your job to you paying attention
to catch it. Yeah.
You on the punt return team. Why are you running towards your man? Why are you in his way? You should not be running into the ball, and the ball should not be running into you.
I mean, that happened though. I mean, that's gonna happen when you play young players, man. True freshmen, because it happened. And Coach Prime had to call a timeout.
You learned that in Little League.
But that stuff you get away with in high school football, Greg.
No, you
learning. You can't get away with it. Yeah, you can get away with that in high school football.
I'm saying that's when you learn not to do it, because that's when the ball get off the top of your head.
You can say Peter, and your teammates might not be listening. And then you can still manage to get the ball and then have enough athleticism, because you're probably the most athletic person on the field, and then run it for a touchdown.
But what
That's
excuse
the type
that
of
he
stuff
had?
you got away with at school, in high school.
But what excuse did he have? He was the one returning the kick. He know not to get in the kick away. Cal Michael is the one who was returning the kick. He knows what it's like to be a punt returner. He was just him, Caleb Mathis, all of them know better than that.
He running down. Maybe he didn't hear it.
He ain't got to hear.
Maybe what's his name didn't say the call, or didn't identify it, or whatever the case may be. But I mean, that's what happened when you play young guys. Point blank, he should have caught Q for 6 should have caught the ball. He should have went up there and fielded the catch.
Yeah,
but he was gonna run into Cam Michael. Cam Michael running straight at him.
Should have called it, man.
Cam Michael Michael probably would have ran into him. That's how he was running.
I don't think he would have ran into
He was
him.
oblivious to where the ball was, clearly.
Well, the ball up in the air. So what is he supposed to do?
So if I'm running towards you, JR, and you're the freaking kick returner, and I've been a kick returner before, and I see you right there, I know the ball is in the area.
So why doesn't Q for 6 still should have came up to the ball? Q for 6 was like 4 or 5 yards away from the ball. He wasn't like right there and Cam Michael in his face. Q for 6 was about to let that ball hit the ground. He was 4 or 5 yards back. So he should have came up. If you come up and if I'm running downfield and I see you coming up, I'm probably gonna move out the way.
If you get hit by the ball on your back, that means you was in the path of the ball, right?
Yes.
So that means that for that guy to catch the ball,
I'm not excusing. I'm not excusing that. But what I'm saying is that if Q for 6 is 4 to 5 yards back from where Cam McHale got hit on the shoulder, why can't you just come up and field the ball? Because who got the best vantage point? Q for 6.
Exactly.
So even if he running up and Cam McHale see him running up, worst case scenario they run into each other.
Yeah.
Best case scenario, Cam McHale see him at the last second and move out the way.
Right.
But Q for 6, he didn't make no determination. He was just back. So
I don't think he saw the ball. You think he lost the ball in the sky?
I probably did.
Because they told him before they kicked it. Coach Pine was out there.
Even before that, the punt before that, because something happened. TCU had a penalty. They punted the ball. TCU had a penalty. But within that penalty, Q for 6 was still playing around with the ball. It just so happenedly TCU had a penalty. Coach Prime said, kick it again. Right. So they kicked it again.
Right.
So what Q for 6 thinking, man, I'm back home. I'm in D-Town. I'm in Dallas Fort. I'm trying to make something happen. That's what he was thinking. Instead of just saying, let me just field the ball.
But JR,
give yourself up and just field it.
Hey, JR, I looked at that play. It was so many people in front of him.
Exactly. They shouldn't even been hit down.
They still got to field.
You still got to field
it. Mathis could have got hit too. Mathis.
He was right there in front of him. Yeah.
They both was in front of him.
If LeJohntay there last year, he still feel the ball. Regardless of who's in his way,
hold on.
He gonna feel the ball
at the beginning of the year was
he
not
got the experience.
He got better as the season went.
That's what I'm saying. You put LeJohntay in that spot now from he went through his growing pains. Because they even told LeJohntay, you got to go up and field the ball. You got to field the ball. Stop giving up yards.
I don't blame
Q for 6 giving up yards. The ball was going to bounce back.
I
wasn't going to catch it. So it would have bounced and it still would have went all the way down to the 5? Because there was enough TCU defenders down there to field it, to stop it within the 10 or 5 yard line. He should have just fielded the ball.
I say he made a mistake, but I feel like as a veteran punt returner, as a Cam Michael, he shouldn't even been in the path because you running straight at him. You shouldn't even be in that path.
That's fine. So
you saying about 4 on running down there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's saying they're not Cam McHale, but you got it's 4 or 5 because
I know I'm agreeing with you, and I got to go with agreeing too. After I watched that all 22, I said, let me check that punt out. I said, damn, he had about 4 or 5. That's his player. Yeah, it was 4 more on the other team player.
They thought they was on the punt team.
That's what I'm saying.
Are you there to cover him or are you there to block for him? They facing him like they on the punt team.
So what Q for 6 should have just determined that he was going to fair catch.
Yeah, he should have just did that, yeah.
But he didn't do that.
Right, yeah, he just did that.
I'm trying to make a play.
I bet
I'm about to make something happen.
We're gonna be facing him like they finna tackle him themselves.
That didn't happen multiple times through the season, and he just called a fair catch. This ain't the first time that it happened.
He probably thought
it's just the first time it bit CU in the butt because it meant so much. But if he declare I'm about to catch it, that at least gives one signal to say, all right, y'all, I'm giving up. Move out of the way.
Right.
He ain't declared nothing. He just stood back there. But that's what freshmen do because he wanted to make a play. He also took one out of the end zone 7 yards
Oh
back.
hell yeah! I saw that. I said, "What the
So
hell
I
you
was like,
doing?"
what are we doing?
He also
Like,
took
what
one
are
and
we
ran backwards
doing?
too. He also took one and ran backwards. I almost thought you were gonna fumble it.
That's what I said.
That one on the
That's when
sideline.
that's when TCU had a penalty. They had to re-kick. So I'm like, what? He was just making
He was at
personal
home, man.
mistakes.
He
Yeah,
was at home.
and he trying to make something happen. And I get it. Like you trying to put on for the city, but just win the game, dog. But it's freshman mistakes, man.
Yeah.
It's just so I just feel bad for Cam McKell because he had that dejected look on his face, like,
What
dang,
did I
man.
do? Yeah.
But it could have been anybody. It could have been what's his name?
That boy the Porter, man. That boy poured it out.
It could have been the Mathis brother. It could have been who else was in that area?
Man, was not on that.
I know them two was right in front of him.
I want to say Baby
I
Salt
think
was down there.
Ben was there.
Yeah, it could have been any one of them.
Yeah.
It just so happened it was Cam
They
McKell.
have no reason to be running towards their man like they're on the punt team. they blocking or they out the way. Like why are they running towards them?
They've been happening all season, man.
That means they've been getting away with murder. Because I'm on the punt team. I should not. Because what if you did catch the ball? Now you finna run into your own man.
Yeah,
what I'm saying, man.
That was a tough break, man. That was one of the tough breaks. And I saw when Coach went out there and told him before they kick it, you got to run up and fair catch it no matter what. Don't let it hit that ground.
Don't let it hit the ground.
And I'll be there. All right, guys, we got to get out of here. I want to thank everybody for watching Sports Talk. We'll be watching along with JR Boxing. Greg said it. Get us out of here, JR Boxing and Greg said it. Your last word.
Man, it's always, like I said, it's always good chopping it up with the folk, man, chopping it up with the people. Look, for anybody that's affected by the government shutdown, man, it's a lot of stuff going out here now. They talking about they want to get ready to start cutting programs for certain demographics. They want to furlough people and then not reimburse them payment, things like that. Be strong. Now's the time more than ever. Be strong in your faith and be kind to people if you can. Right? I ain't feeling nobody spit in my face and tell me it's raining, but if you can, now's the time to be kind to people and be deeper in your faith for sure. That's what I got for him, Greg.
Look, I ran across something. I noticed something, man. A weird thing happened. I've been saying I'm gonna work on my Facebook. I got an Instagram. I play around with it. On Twitter, I ain't never really been Twitter, but I created a Facebook group over a year ago, and I just been dropping stuff in there, and it's been public, and I ain't paid attention to it. And then one day, this week, a couple days ago, I looked at it. I said, "Look like that's my name on my group, but who's all these folks?" That thing don't took off a little bit. I just been dropping stuff in it. So y'all go check out our Facebook. I do got a little group where a lot of the content is on other platforms. I'm able to drop them in there. It's called Colorado Buffaloes Football Updates. That's the name of the group. Colorado Buffaloes Football Updates. And a lot of those nice little clips and stuff that we get dropping in there. So it's just a way to kind of like get some other content. And I also have another group that I created. It ain't took off yet, but it probably sneak up too, for all the Colorado guys who's in the NFL, called Beyond Buffs. So if y'all look up Beyond Buffs on Facebook, a lot of the content with Travis and Shedeur and Jimmy and LeJontay, all the guys in the NFL, like I put it over there. So I'm doing a little something, keep up to date. And hopefully they give us something to keep watching. JR already took he don't slowly but surely don't took all the Colorado stuff down and be watching that one.
I already told them I ain't putting it up until they win. I can't, dog.
Be watching that Sanders jersey, about to slide right off the sofa. It's halfway covered up. Half his jersey covered up. It's just gonna slide. It's gonna say Toby on the back of it.
Man, you crazy, man. Nah, I was waxing my floor, man. I was waxing the floor, the hardwood floor today, man. That they had
the good jersey, y'all. He can come back next week. It's gonna say Toby on the back of that shirt. Toby. So y'all just fight hanging up with us. Greg said it.
Greg, hell, man.
But Man, go take care of them kids, man. Get you some sleep, bro. Hey, we appreciate y'all. I want to thank JR Boston. I want to thank Greg said it. Once again, congratulations to Greg with his newborn. Appreciate everybody that made a donation, and thank everybody who sent cash apps and super chats tonight. We appreciate y'all for another great show on this Thursday night. Once again, fellas, another hit. Appreciate y'all. Keep doing what you're doing. I love y'all, bro. Appreciate you.
All right, brother.
Y'all be easy. All right, Greg.
All right.